on this story. So, Jennifer, tell us about the crash first off.
Well, we'll take you back to December of 1940, and this is in the Muskoka Lake region in Ontario, where there had been a training base, and one airplane had left and had gone missing. And so about 50 airplanes were, as a matter of fact, sent out to look for it, but two of those airplanes collided over Lake Muskoka in a blizzard, going down. Now, one of them was retrieved along with the bodies not long after, but the other remained there, in fact, still remains there at the bottom of this cold lake, and that plane is being brought to the surface now. It's all thanks to a long process, began back in 2004 when the search was reinvigorated by a group of people behind a project called the Lost Airmen of Muskoka. Apparently, there are more than a dozen missing planes in this region from World War II era. Now, it was partly thanks to the OPP Search and Rescue, the dive team, that a few years ago managed to locate the plane, and in fact, in 2012, the bodies of the two pilots were brought up and were laid to rest. One of them was from England, the other one was from Guelph, Ontario. Ted Bates, and he was just in his 20s at the time of that fateful crash. His family was able to put him to rest, and they also now have the wings that he had just received the day before the crash. Tony Clement is the Member of Parliament for this part of Ontario. Have a listen to how he explains why this is important.
It's part of our history that we share as Canadians, and it's a great educational tool as well. I believe that retelling these stories helps pass the bravery and the missions that we successfully concluded in the Second World War to the next generation. And so this is a great learning opportunity as a way, as well as a way to pay this homage to these wonderful individuals from our past.
So, Christine, this effort now to bring the plane up is a huge joint mission. The RCAF, the Navy, the Coast Guard, Ontario Provincial Police, just some of the organizations behind it.
And Jennifer, once they do raise it, what's going to happen with the wreckage?
It's expected to take about 10 days, and then ultimately it will find its place in history at Canada's National Royal Air Force Museum. And in fact, here's a little tweet that they put out. Nomad 3521, that's the name of the plane, coming soon from a lake near you, October 25. So that just really in time for Remembrance Day, Christine.
Yeah, Jennifer, thanks for this.
You're welcome.